This is Rap the News. And there's a verse in Jeremiah that says, give glory to the Lord before he causes darkness. I'm going to show you that darkness right now. It is going to sweep from the left of the screen, right here as you see it, and then it's going to go down. It is something tremendously big. When it sweeps to the left of the screen, it causes the sun to dim. They call it an eclipse, but they have lied to us about it, because this is going in two directions, meaning that it's something that we don't understand, or it's two large objects. There it is again, sweeping to the left and then going straight down. Look at that. And as it passes, the sun lights back up. So here we go again. The sun gonna go up. This is another part of the world. The sun ain't going out this time. We're just gonna end up in total darkness. That is how it's gonna look on another side of the earth. Just straight up, you go into total darkness right here. And here go a huge planet on top of the sun, traveling to the left. We gotta stop letting them lie to us, saying that this is an eclipse. It is an eclipse of the sun, but by what? But by what? It ain't what they're saying. It ain't reflecting off of the sun and reflecting off of the moon and reflecting off of the earth. That is a lie. We can clearly see with our own eyes it is a planet. I'm going to show you that in another video from another angle. That is a damn planet. Right on top of our sun, traveling along with our sun, damn near at the same precise speed. Look at that, man. That's incredible. And so, I'm going to read that verse from Jeremiah. It says in Jeremiah 13:16, give glory to the Lord your God before he causes darkness and before your feet stumble upon the dark mountains. And while you look for light, he turned it into the shadow of death and make it gross darkness. That darkness is coming, and it's going to blot out the sun and all light. And if you can't call on God right now, don't call on him later, because he already said, those who blaspheme in his name calling on Christ, he ain't going to respond to you when it grow dark. You will see that. Get out of Christianity, get out of falsehood, get out of the church and the false doctrine before it's too late. It's Rap the News. This is Rap the News, and this is the path of the total solar eclipse that's happening today. The same path that the eclipse is on, we just had major power outages in all the countries that the eclipse is taking place. That is not a coincidence. It's the same locations of the power outage, it's the same path of the eclipse. That is a strong sign from God that says that, darkness or an eclipse is going to happen. So we're going to keep our eyes open on that.
Officials in Argentina and Uruguay are working to restore power after a massive electrical failure left parts of both countries in the dark. The widespread blackout started Sunday morning. Authorities are not yet sure what triggered it. Nearly 50 million people were affected. Trains suspended operations, but planes were still able to take off as airports turned to generators. The power outage also hit parts of Chile, Paraguay, and Brazil.
And so 3 days before today, total solar eclipse, you got freak hailstones happening in Guadalajara, Mexico, where they got pounded by hailstone at 1 a.m. in the morning on Sunday, and look, you can see what it did. You can see the devastation. Is that a coincidence? Here you have a planet that is eclipsing the sun, but you also have a planet that rains down brimstones and hailstones, as mentioned in the Bible in Ezekiel 38:22. And so here we have the skies on fire, as mentioned in the Bible as well. You know, and we got this fire being filmed in our skies all over the world. From India to Brazil to Mexico, everywhere that we are, this fire is burning in the sky, showing itself to the world, you know, in various ways. It don't always come the same way, in various ways. And then people gonna understand what this damn thing is in a minute, you know. And according to dreams, but according to prophecies, you know, the heavens is going to melt away with fervent heat. You seeing the fire in the sky, can you not just put 2 and 2 together? You know, most people ain't going to put 2 and 2 together. They hoping to get rescued by some Star Trek mofo aliens and get whisked off into space and live some kind of fantasy voyage life somewhere else other than Earth, because they done screwed up Earth. And so that's never going to happen. What's going to happen is brimstone's about to rain on you. But listen to their logic and looking at this fire in the sky.
Okay, that, you see that color? No, oh no.
No, that's a
So
ship.
let's thank them for coming.
Wow, and it's above the sea level.
Please turn off your night scope, Charles. Off.
Someone's infrared or whatever.
Yeah, that's Charles.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, here they come. There are 2.
Whoever.
Here they come, there's 2. It ain't fucking 2, man. It is a huge fucking burning ass planet right off of the motherfucking horizon. That thing's been there for a while now. And basically it's just getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And pretty soon, when that thing reveals itself as hell, like I done told you, and I'm not taking nothing back, it is what I say it is. It is what I say it is. You know, this thing is going to fry this earth, dry up the oceans and everything else as it is written in the scriptures. Here it is again, but smaller in the daylight. Right in the same damn place. It ain't a big old fiery ship that's just sitting there for no freaking reason. Like, we just like to sit on the horizon of the ocean and just look at people and then go wisping off burning in the sky. No, this is a sign. God is giving y'all a little bit of time to get y'all crap together before this whole earth burn up, man. Before these meteorites come down. This is grace. This is mercy. But y'all ain't gonna heed it because anybody telling you about this, even though you're seeing it, is nuts, huh? It's Raptor News. This is Raptor News, and this is God's kingdom coming. We don't have time for people to preach falsehood because there it is in the west and the east, but all over today. All over. So if you look, it's all across the sky, the shadows of the kingdom coming. You know, the sun is down there. It's an electrical storm happening right here. We are done, people. People trying to save up money and shit. You stupid, man. Let's show you it again. The same triangle type rays is in the sky right here in cloudy formation. That whole system is moving, and it's a lit system. The sun is going to come up on the left in those small amount of clouds close to the water in a second. So if you keep looking at that system, is going down, and here go the sun right where that arrow is in that circle coming up right there. Look at the size of the sun and look at the size of the other light. Big trouble, huh, people? And then we wondering why we having these hurricanes, this bad weather system, all this heat is coming off planet hell. And nobody want to believe nothing, but we sitting here watching it. We know that big light source that light up the sky in the morning is not our sun. It comes up before the sun, and we're going to speed it up. And then I'm going to show you the same ray system, but it's moving, and it's coming down, and it's lit. So here it is, sped up. Look at that. Look at the clouds coming down. That's a ray system. Look at it flashing because that motherfucker's on fire. And there go our little sun coming up. It don't compare to what's coming down. So when this thing come into full view, it is going to scare the holy shit out of everybody. People ain't prepared for it. And then I'm looking for people who gonna preach the true message of the Bible and the Torah. Now they're gonna sit there and lie to you about Christ, and lie to you about this, and lie to you about that, and all liars is gonna enter the fire. You see this thing coming down, you see it flashing in the sky. Look at it. It's sped up, it's just flashing in the sky. It has its own light source. And here go another planet. That circle right there is the huge planet right there. The shadow of it. Watch it go down. Look at that big motherfucker go down. See it? And then I'm gonna show it again. It's another planet in the sky right there, an orange one, right by the sun. So we surrounded by planets in the sky, and they're going to raise in another smaller planet right there, peeking out of the clouds, right there, and a big orange planet right there, and the sun is getting smothered in all these planets. So I'm gonna circle the sun and the orange planet now. There go the sun and there go the orange planet, right? And then we have a huger planet to the right of that right here, you know, and look at the shadow to the right, and you can see the sun and you can see the multiple planets around the sun, you know, and the sun's reflection is not right. See, the reflection just don't do that. And so now you can see the planet and the sun's reflection, a big orange planet, and here go the big one right there. Watch it go up. See it? See how it messed with the sun's light? So, when you are seeing things like this, people, and you going over there listening to people preaching lies about Christ, preaching lies about the Torah, preaching lies about the Bible, lies, and you keep following those liars, you are going to burn with them. This is a serious business. And we don't look at what's happening in the skies, man. Open your eyes up. Feel this heat. Feel all this damn foul weather that's coming down, these earthquakes, these tornadoes, and everything else. You know, it's over, people. Speed it up again. The whole entire system is coming down. Look at the water. Look at the light shining, and the sun ain't even came up. There go the sun right there. It's over. You know, quit trying to plan out for the future. And you should be planning on Judgment Day, standing before God, you know, as a liar, a thief, a crook, a whore, and everything else, and a homosexual. Get your life together and repent now. It is over, niggas. Look. It's Wrap the News. This is Wrap the News, and you've been deceived the entire time. There is no such thing as a solar eclipse. There is a big rogue planet passing over our sun, and the magnetic field from this planet is so strong it knocks out the sun's light. And as this planet passed by, the sun is in total darkness. And then when the planet passed all the way past the sun relights itself. So from 2015 to 2019, I'm going to show you each eclipse. So this is 2015, and I don't know the locations of each eclipse, but the shadow was right on the planet right now. It's right on the sun, and so it's going to be passing from right to left. So the shadow is going left, and so you can see, look in the far right corner, and you'll see it start getting light. And then you'll start seeing the shadow more prominent as it gets lighter in the right side. And then you'll see the shadow like you're doing right now, passing all the way by. Now you can see the whole planet is a huge, tremendous planet that's passing by the sun. 2015. Deceived. And then here we are in 2016. A whole nother location, you know, a whole different country, different time, and you see it passing from right to left. And so you saw it block out the sun, and this is moving, and this thing is tremendously huge. So you see the sun is out in the middle, you know, and then you see the end of the eclipse right there. Okay, this is 2017. I don't know which direction, depends on what country or, you know, location they are, or what side is going to pass on, but it's going to pass. and you're gonna see a rogue planet just passing right behind the sun, knocking the sun's light out. And you can see it is passing from, again, right to left, and it just passed by, and you can see the remainder of the shadow going down. 2018, last year, and you're gonna see the shadow come in. You see the shadow coming in at the bottom, and it passed by that quickly because all of it is sped up here. 2019, it's going to be passing from, I believe, left to right now. So the shadow's going to the right, I believe. Let me see. I may be wrong. Yeah, it's passing from, let me see. Yeah, it's going from left to right. So it passed by left to right. So the whole time we've been deceived about what eclipse actually is and what's eclipsing. They've just been hiding this huge planet from us the entire time. They don't want you to know what it is. And like I said, this rogue planet been heating and cooling our planet, and they said that it was spinning on an axis. So I'm gonna play it again, so it's gonna be passing from left to right, and you're gonna see this big huge planet. And these are other people's footage, it's not mine. I don't even have the time to make such things and play a game with your mind. This is straight up deception, and here go the planet just passing by. Look how big it is. And it slowed down so you could see it passing by. Yeah, and then when it passed by, the sun relights. So the whole world have been deceived by the government. Time to stop believing in them and believe in God. Just wrap the news. This is Wrap the News, and it is said that Nibiru, planet Hell, travels between our sun and a dwarf black sun. They don't know what it is, but it appears to be a black sun. And so today we are going to be studying and taking a look at this black sun, because what I mistaken for the sun just going out may not be that. It may be that black planet that is mentioned by Carlos Ferrada Munoz. So today we're going to be looking at what I believe to be the black sun mentioned by Carlos Ferrada Munoz. So watch this. We're zooming in on the eclipse, and then we can see the sun, and then the closer we get, we can see another object. So it appears to be three objects right there. A light source, a black source, and then another light source behind the black planet or dwarf sun. I don't believe at this instant that is our sun. I don't believe it anymore. So basically, like I said, we babies in all of this. We do not know exactly what's up there. We have been lied to, and nobody is going to tell us the truth. So we have to figure this thing out ourselves. So when it's panning out and fuzzing out, you can see it appears to be three objects right there. The sun, a black object, and then maybe a moon behind the black object. But it does appear to be three different unique items. And so let's examine this a little bit closer. So we're going to be zooming in on this. Bam! Right there in your face. Check it out. It appears to be some strange light flickering in and out to the left. That's different from the light that's behind it. And then it appears to be a light behind it, and then a black planet, like a dwarf planet. I don't believe that is our sun. There's some strange happenings up in the sky, and not for 1 minute anymore do I believe that our sun went out and it's just bare and exposed right there because this big planet passed behind it. I believe the planet affected all of this, but it actually is showing you something. And so we are going to put some highlights on this. We are going to invert it. We're going to take a real close look at this. So let's go ahead and invert it right now. There you go. See, Now you can see that strange light to the left is flickering in and out. It's apparently obvious that it looks like a planet is right there in the middle, and then it is a strange glow behind the planet. So each glow looks totally different from each other. So it looks like it's three objects right there. Just like I said, it could be our sun, it could be the black planet, and it also could be a moon behind it all. We don't know, or it could just be the sun going out, like we originally said, but I don't know. We're going to shine the light on this because we're going to get a little bit closer, because I don't think we close enough, man. So let's zoom in some more. Bam, see? Now, look at how the sun is reflecting off of this. It's reflecting off of this planet, man. People act like they scared to actually zoom in on this, but fear ye not, man. Check this out. It's shining on it like a planet. Bam, look at that. Put a little highlight on that, right? And what do we got right there? It appears to be, just like I said, an object to the left, an object behind, and look at how the sun is shining on it. Look at how it's lighting up as the sun is shining on it. See, it appears to be another object, people. So we might be looking at, the dark star, the sun, and I don't know what the reflection is. Just like I said, we don't know everything. We babies, we learning. You know what I'm saying? So there you have it, people. We back zoomed out. So it appears to be a light that's flickering. It appears to be some type of black planet. And look how it's glowing, And then it appears to be a light behind it. Don't know exactly what is going on there, but I know something is going on there that they ain't telling us about, And so I'm doing my best to bring you guys this information so that, that day don't come upon us and we just dumbfounded. Just wrap the news. This is Wrap the News, and this is the dragon's tail mentioned in the title of this video. I am not taking guesses at this. I do know exactly what I'm talking about here. I want you to notice the speed because I'm going to show you this in 4 different locations. It's the same thing. It is dust, it is meteorites, it's hailstones, and it is fire in this cloud. And here it is again, a whole entire different location, a whole different place. Look at the speed of it. Look at how it goes through the air. It is not a fleet of demon UFOs, or it ain't, sweet chariots coming forth to take us home. This is the destruction of the Gentile nations right here. This is the overwhelming scourge that the Bible talks about. This is the lion coming from his thicket. It is going to make their land desolate. Here's another location. The guy filming this right here was crying, "Oh, I finally seen a fleet of UFOs." You ignorant bastard. This is what is going to destroy your ignorant ass. You have no idea that God is not playing with you an ounce. And God is so merciful as to show you what is going to destroy you so that you can have a chance to turn to Him. Here it is again, over the city, different locations. So 4 different locations around the world, same thing. Notice the way that it's floating. These are moving, they are not standing still. So if you mark one and mark the buildings, you can see that it's going over the buildings. If any of you have any computer skills or video skills, zoom in close and you'll see that it is just a hurling hot rock. It is the destruction of the nations. This is Wrap the News.